All right. Hey, y'all.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back. It's been, what?
1 week since you looked at me.
It's been 4 months? 5 months? Episode 2. Here we are, guys.
We got canceled. So we're back because we snuck into the studio.
Yeah, we're breaking in.
Killed the
We have about
guards.
an hour, so we're going to just bust out a bunch of nonsense.
I mean, we have as much time as we want. Everyone's dead here.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's good to be back, man.
How you been? It's been like 4 months.
I mean,
5 months?
I saw you a couple days ago, so we went through this already. Or do
Yeah.
you want to keep the illusion alive that we've never seen each other since?
Who are you?
I remember you from somewhere.
There's something familiar about this.
We made out once.
It was your birthday.
It was at the beach.
You wanted to go to the beach on your birthday.
Desperately. And it wasn't even my birthday. That was
That was a fucking lie. That whole thing was a lie.
You really thought that actual day was my birthday? My birthday was on the
What was
following
it, December?
No.
We
yeah.
went to the beach. You're like, I need.
I wanted to go
somebody
here for my
now.
birthday,
Yeah.
which is in,
So you just fucking lied to me.
Which is in January. No, my birthday was the following Wednesday. Who's gonna go out to the beach on a Wednesday? Are you gonna go out to the beach on a Wednesday?
I don't know. Depends.
Well, I wanted to party that weekend.
Yeah.
So part of that was
I didn't get
you and
invited.
I mandate in mankinis.
Yeah. It was hot.
Oh my God.
It was-
I
it was
have the
hot
tan
out.
lines to prove it. By the way, I want to tell, I never showed you how awful, because it was just us at the beach. No one else was there or willing to put sunblock on either of us. But you and I took a bullet for each other. I don't know what you did, though, because I had literally a portrait of somebody on my back.
I
it was so red.
Yeah. I tried to Bob Ross it, and it wasn't a secret. It shouldn't have been one.
It would have been great, except
I'm
one tree.
I'm really
that one
good
tree
at.
fucked
I'm
it
really
up.
good at with those spray suntan lotions of just kind of Picassoing your back.
I think what you did was you got the can, you took the top off, you shook it around, and then you just went like that. You just
Yeah.
didn't give a
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
about me at all.
Yeah, I think I got
Piece
more
of shit.
on like the little girl that was next to us than on you.
That poor little girl.
Yep. And then what did we do the rest of the time?
Touched each other?
No, we went and saw that movie.
Well, first we got All American.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
made a trip to All American.
Yeah.
Fucking solid choice on my part, right?
That was your idea.
Yeah, it was
that
my
definitely
idea.
wasn't mine. Yeah,
Yep.
no, that was A-okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Except
we-
on my birthday, you didn't pay for me.
No,
What a shitty
I
date.
didn't pay for a fucking thing.
I'm at the line like,
$1.35, sir. Don't have it. He's separate checks.
yeah, it wasn't like that
The
at all. but
cheapest burger joint ever, and I'm like,
the idea of that popped into my head like while we were there. I was like, I gotta save this for the show.
Yeah.
But the other part of me was like, I don't think we're ever gonna do it again. So I might as well tell him at some point. But it hasn't been that long. It was my birthday was what, 6 weeks ago?
no, had to be longer. It's
July
your
26th.
birthday. You know when your birthday is.
Yeah. Well, we went out. That was the Saturday before, so it was like July 26th or something. And
Wow, wasn't too long ago then.
yeah, what did you think it was?
I don't know.
Easter.
I don't know what fucking day it is.
You don't know what day it is. I've been up
Then we
for
saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
a lot of hours. He
Yeah.
just interrupted me. But yeah, we saw that Quentin Tarantino movie that had that new guy in it. What's his name? Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yep.
Never seen him in
First
anything
movie
before.
ever. He's never been in anything
I
else.
was surprised at how composed he was. It's like a leading
I mean, your
role.
first time under Quentin Tarantino. That's
Yeah, you're working with QT.
that
like,
QT.
come on.
He's the goat, and
Of all
Leo,
time.
and you're working with Leo. So, I mean,
Didn't
come on.
recognize him either.
Yeah.
He looked. What's his first movie too, right? That's
second.
Not, it only works for Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
No, Leo's.
Very
It's
tired.
a second movie.
It's his
He was
second movie.
in-
Gangs of New York was the
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Gangs of New York. It's been a long time in between movies. But yeah,
Yeah.
what'd you think of that movie?
I thought the first thing I thought was that it just wasn't like a normal Tarantino, which I kind of liked. And
It was different.
It
Definitely
was
different.
definitely different, but all his movies kind of are.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy it. It was just I don't know. Is it too early? I don't know if I want to.
No, it's been out long enough. We can talk about it. Did you see it? No.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna wait because I heard mixed reviews and my dad said the ending was clever as fuck.
Dude, the ending's amazing. The ending's the best part of the whole movie.
So I'm psyched to see that, but I'm more pumped to see The Irishman right now. That's about it.
All right.
At least
respect.
that's
Respect.
Netflix too,
So
right?
now we can't.
Funny.
We can't ruin the ending.
It's funny. The old job I had, The Irishman shot there for I think a couple of weeks, like
Yeah.
right by. Screwed up my whole goddamn commute and where I could park, but I don't work there anymore, and that's a good thing. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. But that's kind of neat. I should have just ran out of there. Knowing how it ended, I should have just ran out of there. Just like, did anyone need a PA? Anyone craft services? I know how to give out snacks. I promise.
I'm really good at handing out Cheetos and taking coffee orders.
I also want to say how
We're good.
the fuck, man.
We're okay. We're okay.
Calm down. This is the second episode.
I know.
Chill.
Second of few. Go. Keep going.
All three of our viewers right now are like on the fence, sticking around.
Yeah.
So you guys.
We got Harrison Ford next week, guys. I know we said that the first time, but we are in touch with his agent, and we're gonna get Harrison Ford.
You both. What are you doing with the phone?
I don't know.
Everything broke.
Fuck it. Yeah, I guess it's. I guess you got to change the length of clips because it just stopped recording on its own. I know.
Well, we got a lot of great footage of the worst part of the show,
Yep.
which is going to continue anyway.
Yes. Keep going. Keep talking.
I don't even remember what we're talking about. Do you remember what we're talking about?
I don't know either. Oh, Legends was great when we got blown off. Legends, great spot.
You really want to talk about that, Al?
$2 tacos, man. Can't beat it.
No, that was our greatest podcast because honestly, we were laughing our asses off the whole time.
Yeah.
The bartender there, great guy. Definitely, every time we asked for another beer, he went back to the pump and was like, I really hope it works out for these two. There you go.
Yeah, he's like,
Hey,
I'm gonna put an extra pour in there. I watched him when he
On me, fellas.
Yeah, I watched him put when I was like getting vodka sodas and I was like counting because normally it's like a 1, 2, 3. That's a normal. He had a 5.5 in there. I gradually, as he heard us talk, I was like, he's pushing 6. Yeah, I was just like, yeah.
The disturbing thing about that when you ordered whatever it is, vodka sodas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ordered 2 at once, which I thought, just get a double. Was there 2 doubles? Because they were just like long, skinny glasses.
I don't know what they were.
Yeah, you ordered 2 of something.
Yeah,
like just
there was
hey,
2.
What's the biggest thing you got? Just fill it half.
You know what it was? Because happy hour was ending in like 5 minutes, so I was like, what can I get more of? So I was like, I'll just get 2.
The
I'll
funny
double
thing to
down.
me is that
And then he handed it to him, and then I just slid it over to myself. I was just like, yep, they're both for
I
me,
was like,
sir.
I was like, that's seltzer. That's disgusting. There's no sugar in it at all.
Yeah.
Seltzer tastes like when your leg falls asleep.
Yeah,
That's-
static.
I had a whole phrase for that, and you just said static. It's like, oh fuck, he did it in one word. 2 syllables to my haiku.
Yep. Absolutely.
I said haiku. What the fuck?
Haiku.
I'm very tired. If anyone hasn't noticed, it's amusing, at least to Alex. So that's you. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just kind of watching you break down in front of me. Yeah.
Alex.
Just like,
Just,
Next week with Harrison Ford.
it's a different Harrison Ford.
So
That's what they didn't tell you.
So Alex and I actually went to the Jet home opener last week.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, guys.
We
He's
went-
not even a Jets fan.
I know I'm not even a Jets fan. I'm a
Oh, great.
loyal Giants fan, and we went
Apparently
for our
not.
buddy. No, we went for our buddy's 30th birthday, and they lost.
I'll tell you this though.
Yes, Darnold is mono.
I had mono.
In the words of Adam Gates, 14 has mono.
Yeah, everyone busted his balls about saying 14. It's like, that's actually more personal than saying his name. That's actually better.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, I couldn't even call him Sam. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm sure his mom's like, what's up, 14? He's like, hey, Ma, can you cut my hair again?
Yeah, no. So I love that he got a 16-year-old virus.
I got it at 15.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I was just going to say, I got it.
I mean,
it's
he
debilitating.
couldn't just like go out and get Epstein-Barr like a man.
Well, now he's the carrier.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's got it with
Great.
him everywhere now, like herpes.
No,
But I got it in, I think, mid-July of like the year before, I think my sophomore year. And the first week I felt good was the first day of school. So I was sick for the whole last half of summer.
What is it?
And
What even happens when you have mono? I don't even know. I've never had mono.
I'm
not
the
a
best
degenerate.
thing, the only good thing about it is you're constantly tired.
Okay.
Because you feel like shit.
So you're lazy.
No, dude. You usually do kind of run a fever, but
Yeah.
sometimes it breaks. You're sick for weeks, so you don't really have a fever for that long.
Yeah.
Once you're not contagious anymore, I think that's what happens. The fever breaks, and then you're like, you're not going to get anybody else sick that's going to take care of you, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you're going to be fucked up. I had the back of my throat, I think it was like white spots and welts, which is just sexy as fuck.
Yeah.
But like eating hurts, swallowing hurts, everything hurts. Like your body is constantly,
So-
you know when you have the worst fever and like just moving is hurting?
Yeah.
That's what it's like, but then eventually without the fever. And you're just tired and beat up.
I just
And-
think only the Jets could have somebody, an adult man, have that. It's like saying it's
Is
like
he even in his 20s, though? Yeah, no, he's in his 20s.
14
Don't
got
like
the chicken pox. It's like, what are we doing here?
I mean, to be honest, you can get mono from exhaustion too. It doesn't just come from
You're being too literal.
being fuck. This is why nobody watches. By the way, the three of you tuning in, thanks again. And next week, just don't show up.
What new virus do you think will come out in the next like 5 years with kids?
What
Like,
new
like mono, you know, because you got mono.
What new virus?
Yeah,
is
because you
gonna
got
come
like
out?
mono. Everybody gets mono.
What
It's like almost
new
like
vi-
it's almost like
Who
you know,
predicted a
you
virus?
haven't lived until you get mono. You know, you're just like, that's just what. And chickenpox too. It just goes around. It's gonna be something that comes out now, like
Like a
kids'
new
hair's gonna fall out.
disease,
Yeah,
or-
yeah. It's gonna be just something happens.
Who
I'm
has
telling
ever
you.
predicted a disease?
Well, dude, all right. Think about it.
I'm
When we were
intrigued
kids-
by the question, but
all
at
right,
the same
when we
time,
were kids, how many
What the
times?
fuck
How
kind of
many
question
times
is
did
that?
kids? Oh, I have a nut allergy. I have this allergy. It was like
but
someone's
that's
birthday.
been a thing for hundreds of years.
No,
nut
it was a
allergies.
kid's birthday, and the mom brought in fucking McNuggets, like 100-piece McNuggets for everybody, cupcakes, cookies. There's never a thing. Now it's like they bring in like
Well, they don't-
wheatgrass.
Well, that's
like
not
what?
just
They got-
that's not
it's like a permission
necessarily
slip.
right. I get that, but that's not necessarily because of allergies. That's because of tight ass parents that don't want their kids to have refined sugar once a month.
I don't know. I just remember
I-
when I heard it was a kid's birthday, it was the fucking best day ever. Because it was like, yes, we're getting snacks.
Hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
it's gonna be sick.
All right.
Now it's
well,
like, oh, it's Jerry's birthday. Oh,
Now-
no, sorry, it's what gender neutral
hold on.
name
Time
can we
out,
think of?
time out.
Alex.
I want to say something. Steve, you're talking as if you frequent children's birthday parties.
No, I'm
because
saying
now
when I
it's
was
like,
when
what
I-
kids' parties are you going to?
when
Where
I
it's
was
like,
a
I'm
kid-
really used to, this. Where's the goodie bags? How do you know our 6-year-old son again? Oh, we have
Fuck
the
yeah, there's
same
gonna be a
homeroom teacher.
pinata.
We graduated high school together.
I'm like pushing kids out of the way, like online for the pinata. Those idiots are getting spun around. I'm like, get out of the way. I'm gonna pro the shit out of this. Just whack that shit down one time.
I'm
you know?
hitting 600 in my softball league right now.
Break
Let me
the-
get the first whack, and
break-
we can just get to the candy, all
Yeah.
right?
I'll break the llama's neck, and then all the kids will go screaming. And
Do the kids really want more practice swings, or can we just get to the candy? You sick bastard.
doing it for
That
the
was the
kids.
oddest line of questioning. You went from
you know what? There's nothing more painful than you watch the kid get spun around. They count to like 10, and then the kids just fucking like. And they always get the worst. The kid with no hand-eye coordination. It's just like,
let him
like,
go
where
first
is it?
because
and you're
you
just
know,
sitting there like, come on, dude, you're
the
so
cleanup
close.
hitter in Little League's gonna demolish it. Let
So then
let
I would
Four
go up.
Eyes
I'd go
there.
up and I'd like leave that little speck, like they do the knot and it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
crisscrosses. And
It's
I get
not
that
cheating
little,
if you don't get caught,
Yeah, no,
everybody.
it's not cheating. I mean, it's just life. So I'd get up and I'd be like, oh, where is it? I make the one fake swing and then just whoosh. And I'm like, oh, I just randomly get it on my second try every time I'm at a little kid's party.
Steve, I don't think I can chill with you no more.
Dude, it's for the kids, man.
Is that why you always got sweet tarts on you?
Yeah. I'm like Cheeseburger Eddie, but with sweet tarts.
Who the fuck is Cheeseburger Eddie?
You never saw The Longest Yard?
Not the. This is gonna be the most pretentious answer. Not the remake.
Dude, the remake is
I've
so
seen.
good.
I've seen the remake in like
Terry
bits and
Crews is
pieces.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Yeah.
The whole
So am I.
time throughout the movie. So obviously they're in prison.
I know. He's getting McDonald's burgers and they're
Yeah,
getting
so
snuck
you
in.
know.
I know.
So then-
Yeah, I know,
now
but
you
I don't
look
know. I didn't
stupid.
know his name. I'm sorry. I honestly, I'm so defensive. I honestly was like, he's talking about me, and I'm also narcissistic. I'm gonna watch this episode like 12 times. We're gonna have 106 views. I'm gonna be 93 of
the
them.
name Ed. It's fucking bullshit. I wouldn't go to fucking McDonald's. I'd go to Five Guys. Fuck that shit.
Cinco hombres.
What?
Cinco hombres. Five Guys.
Five Guys, yeah.
Cinco hombres.
Then there's no like straight way to say like, dude, just got Five Guys. It was so good. that thought always goes in the back of your head. Like the food is great, it really is. But I can't openly talk about it without it kind of sounding gay.
Or we went to Five Guys.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah,
Together.
we got milkshakes. Oh my god, amazing.
But to be fair, though, when you go to Five Guys, it's not always just Five Guys. Sometimes there's girls.
It's
Should change
honestly,
the
it's a
name.
giant
It's
lie.
sexist. How come no one said that about Five Guys? That it's
Yeah,
sexist?
yeah, right.
And it's Me Too
That's
movement.
gonna be. See, that's gonna be.
Oh, man, did I
that'll
just
be
fuck
the
it up
end of
for
it all.
everybody?
That's
I'm
gonna be
so-
like the turning point.
Five
Once
Guys.
Five
I'm sorry.
Guys,
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
It's like-
who in their right mind would make a bacon cheese dog every day? That should be a special once a week.
But think about it. All right.
It's $7.
It's all this complaining of the Me Too stuff. All right. So Five Guys, it'll be turned into like 5 people. Or like 5 human beings. Like, can't wait. I'm going there.
Five central
I'm
nervous
gonna
systems.
double down tonight, baby. I'm going to 5 humans.
Five consciousnesses.
Yeah. What the fuck? What are we doing?
5 AIs.
What are we doing? Where does it end? Where
I
does
mean,
that
honestly,
shit
I was just
end?
gonna say that. I think it's kind of dying down. When was the last one with a Me Too or like anything really sexist?
It was the women's
Other
soccer
than-
team. They were complaining
Oh,
about.
that's right.
They were complaining about equal pay,
God.
which is what?
And Antonio Brown, but that's like a crime.
Well, no, that's
It's-
not Me Too. That's
it's-
just.
They don't know if it's true or not.
You know
Well,
what?
yeah,
That's
no, they're
100%
investing-
right. I guess Antonio Brown is the newest one. Did I also see he's
Well, that's
wearing?
not a Me Too thing, though. That's just
I
like
mean, she
he's
went
a.
the. Actually, I don't
That's
mean.
just
I don't
that's
mean
been
to,
going on though. Athletes,
man,
like
I already
women
feel like
choosing
we're going into-
athletes. That's not a no. That's just not a Me Too thing. I mean, no.
I
The Me
think-
Too thing is more. No, the Me Too thing is like equal pay and all that other stuff. If a girl gets abused, that's just abuse. That's not.
It's
Me
a crime.
Too. It's.
I'll say this. I say this. As
Oh, is that what it is?
I'll say this as the only
See,
female
I
speaking
don't
in the
want
room.
to sound naive.
I want to bring a female's perspective
My
into this
bad.
real quick.
No. I thought it had to do with like equality. I thought it had to do with like equality and stuff. I didn't think.
Well,
it was,
no, Me Too was Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, now we need.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'll just say this.
We need,
Antonio
like,
Brown
a
was
real
the latest.
butchy liberal.
I'm close. I'm really close.
You are close. You
I'm
lose the beard, you are one.
Lose the beard. I
You
think I
are
gotta
one
thicken it
butchy
up.
chick.
I think I gotta.
Yeah.
To what?
Yeah.
No. I gotta do the half a shaved head and then dye pink, but leave this all brown. Which I've
Shit.
thought about.
I sound so fucking stupid now. I thought the Me Too thing was like.
It's a lot. It's a kind of generalization in a way now, but it did start with specifically, and I think it was with like sexual assaults.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fucked. It's totally fucked.
Right, and at the same time, though.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about. Some things are, but
Some
it's
are.
Just, it's
I mean,
just,
some
it's
definitely
just,
are.
it's been so watered down. It's
Well,
like
no, but
it's
then you also
like,
have to think of the people that actually take advantage of like it's a very easy thing to. I mean, you could just say it.
Oh,
And It's
sure.
fucked up. Don't get me wrong.
I
It's-
think
either way, it's fucked up.
I
But if you're
think
gonna
if-
say that to lie about someone, that's like, dude, that's on another level of crazy.
I think
Absolute
it's
another
a
level of
lot
crazy.
like-
if it does happen, I mean, obviously it's the worst thing ever. But
It's a lot like just any movement that happens.
Well,
I
it's
don't
the same
know
thing
if
as a
it's,
girl that's like, if you're like, oh, I want to break up, and you're like, I'm pregnant, and it's a total fucking lie. That's some like crazy
right
off the level
But
shit.
I'm saying like what's happened and how we can't even kind of pinpoint anymore what the Me Too movement is. It's like any movement that's happened. It gets watered down and in a way commercialized to its benefit sometimes. But it's like Kaepernick kneeling.
Dude, that dude's the biggest fucking hypocrite I've ever seen in my life.
At the same time, it was one thing he did that for, and then it became this
Dude,
giant
but no one's
thing.
even clear on if he was actually if he actually meant what he was doing.
I think he did. I don't know why you would have that much conviction about something if you didn't mean it, and it's not benefiting
but,
him.
like,
He
what has
lost how much
done
money?
to help? He hasn't done anything to actually
What do you mean?
anything.
He gives away to charity all the time. Like, that's the only thing that he does.
He never goes out and actually tries to like talk about the issues.
Well,
though.
I think
he doesn't openly talk about anything.
It's
so easy to just sign a fucking check and be like, "Oh, here you
Sure.
go,"
Well,
and then write
he
it off.
only-
He can
he
fucking
actually
write
does-
that off, dude.
Oh, right, but that's just the way it is. It's not like that's the goal. You're still spending money. It's not like you
Yeah.
get that back. Oh, you just did
I
charity
don't know.
here.
I just think,
But
you want
but-
to be
but-
want to be this big activist. You'd be out there doing shit.
Well,
in
okay,
the
all right.
open.
What did you think his or what do you?
What do I think happened?
No. What was his thing that he was speaking on about when he first?
There was an issue going on, which I agree is an issue. Yeah, I think his certain situation that he was in, he got benched for a shit quarterback.
No. Why he knelt? Why he was kneeling? It had nothing to do with.
He did it to get on screen because he was pissed off that he needed some sort of publicity. That's what I think
okay,
it was.
Now I understand where you're coming from. See that.
That's what I think it was because he
might-
got invited by California police to come in and actually be like, all right, well, what can we do? And he did not show up.
To be fair, though,
And then wore the pig socks and was advertising
Right,
that shit.
right.
It's like, dude, you're not part of the
But-
you're not trying to fix anything.
But he has.
It's so easy to be like, this is fucked up because I can say that right now. It is
But he
fucked
also
up.
has family that was working currently as police officers, so he put himself in very dicey
And he's
waters
acting like
anyway.
he was raised in he was raised by a middle class or middle or upper class. I don't even know, but they were well off. His family was fine. He was making it seem like, oh, he came from like whatever.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I think the whole thing is if
We-
you want to be on that level, if you want to be a spokesperson for something, you put yourself out there and you try to fix stuff
But
openly.
what I was
openly. You don't
saying is-
hide behind a Nike contract for 2
Right.
years.
Well,
Come on, man.
what
What are you doing?
but what I was getting at was like people don't even know why he did that in the first place, other than what you were trying. What he.
But what's
he
messed
put
up
out why
too
he
is
did
the
it.
recognition he's getting this recognition. All right, same year that hurricane hit Houston, destroyed Houston, and J.J. Watt put together that fund for the hurricane. And I think the goal was it was some reachable number. It was a couple $1,000s or whatever, and it turned into millions and millions of dollars. People jumped on that, and he didn't plan for that. He wasn't ready for that, and it wound up working out for the people in Houston. And Colin Kaepernick is Man of the Year. Meanwhile, J.J.
well,
Watt
that's-
did something
all right,
that
well,
was totally, it was for
I'm gonna say this.
fundraising
I'm
and
gonna
all this
say
other
this. I'm gonna
shit
say-
out in the open. Out in the open.
I'm gonna say this. I'm so tired. I've been trying to cut you off 8 times.
Oh, do it.
No, it's fine. I'm
getting
fine
hot.
with it.
I'm hot.
Yeah, I know. But what I was getting at
What?
was that how people don't even know or remember why he said he did it.
He doesn't even know why he did it.
He did it in general because of just corrupt police officers and police abuse on citizens, whether or not they committed. I'm not just
I don't
in general.
Think, I don't
And
think
did
he
it- and
knew.
hold on,
I don't
stop.
think he thought
Can I
his goal
please-
was not for it to be as
I'm
big
gonna
as it
punch
turned
him.
into.
I'm so tired. No, but he did it also because he has family that is in.
Then why do you wear the pig socks?
Because it wasn't about saying bad things about all police officers.
Then why didn't he say that?
It was just the corrupt cops and the criminal cops. Because he has
He
people
could
in his
have
family
easily
who are
said
police.
that, and he did it.
He did.
When did he say that?
Well, that's. I don't want to look it up, but
I mean, we could. I could be
I know.
wrong. I don't know.
I
I'm
know,
just
but
going
that's
off
what
of
I'm just
the
saying.
information
That's
I have.
what
That's
I know and remember. Why it was why he knelt. That's why. And you were right to say the California Police Department invited him.
Yeah.
That was not at all
Be a part
my
of the
point.
solution,
What
not the
I'm
problem.
saying is now people have taken it in this whole other thing.
Oh yeah, and
That's
I don't
what-
think
that's-
he
that was
didn't
it.
want.
And the same
I
thing
don't
is
think
happening
he
to the
didn't
Me
plan.
Too
He didn't
thing
plan
in
for
a
that.
way, and that's all I. You went off on such a far
I
tangent,
did,
and I
I'm
did
sorry.
not want to go.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's good.
I mean,
Can't even call it good TV.
don't even get me started
good
on
podcast.
streetlights.
They're off.
They're
on.
they're yellow, they're green.
How do
what
I
are we
know when to
doing
get
here?
home?
What are we doing here?
Mom's gonna be mad. She's gonna whip me again. With
I got a
the spoon.
movie to catch. What the hell is going on with this caution light?
I gotta take a bath.
Yeah.
To get to bed.
All right.
Fuck you,
Whatever.
Steve.
But and then you got people like Antonio Brown complaining
Did I
about
see
every
too, he's
little.
wearing number 1?
No, that was just a practice. It was just a quick jersey. They
Damn
didn't
it!
get his jersey
I
made
was
yet.
kind of like, he's gonna win number 1.
Yeah, I mean,
perfect
I
number.
wouldn't be surprised if he did, but no,
I find
sure.
the chain of events very funny. How at first,
It's-
hold on, because you're gonna go off.
No.
I'm not even gonna be able
Go
to
ahead.
start.
Go ahead.
At first, Antonio Brown gets let go from the Raiders, then just signs with the Patriots. The Jets now, and anyone in that division, is like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Probably one of the best. I don't watch enough of other players to know who's the best wide receiver, but Antonio Brown's 1 or 2. On any
He's
given
in the top
day.
5, sure.
Sure, top 5. But now he's on the goddamn Patriots, who already had a pretty.
They didn't need him.
They didn't need him, and then we get Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just was like Bill Belichick is like, I feel really bad about this. Let me
He
call
doesn't-
the Jets,
he doesn't
throw
feel bad
somebody
about
because I got to
shit.
get rid of people.
No, dude.
Because he had to
doesn't-
cut somebody.
He doesn't feel bad about shit.
I know I'd like to
Especially with the
think.
Jets. Are you kidding me?
I know, but that's the thing, though. We haven't completed a deal or a transaction in however long.
Yeah.
And this happens after they get the best player. Why give us someone who's halfway decent?
Uh-huh.
We would have made that trade for a body.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? We lost the Noonwood, too. We still need another wideout. Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. No,
but
I
then
think the whole
I-
thing was it was definitely orchestrated. The whole thing was planned because just
With
leading
his
up to Hard
extortion,
Knocks.
with his extortion thing too, or you're just saying him getting on the Patriots? is
No, I'm
planned?
just saying like from the start of it, it just seemed really like
Excuse me. That's,
as it went on,
what
like
is
he
it?
got
his
the whole just like him being on the Raiders and everything
Okay.
like that. So he goes to the Raiders, whatever. He goes to a team, he gets traded to them for like a 3rd and a 5th, which everyone was like, "What?" Like, what?
Oh, to the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes from a really good organization to an organization that's been terrible. The Raiders have been bad for a while.
Yeah, but it's the sexy team now. They're going to be
Well,
in
yeah,
Vegas.
but I'm just
and
saying-
also too, they're like one of the teams that like if they get into the Super Bowl, that turns heads.
Oh,
People
yeah.
who don't watch are going to be very interested.
But
That's one of
I'm
those
just saying,
teams, but yeah.
at recent years, they've made
Yeah.
a lot of really stupid decisions. So he goes there. They're on Hard Knocks. They already knew they were going to be on Hard Knocks. And the whole time, even if when you watched Hard Knocks, like I don't know if you did watch it.
I
but, like,
haven't in a while because
he
I just
did
don't.
the thing with his feet. He went into
Yeah,
the
I saw
cryo
that.
chamber in
Yeah.
France when you could have easily just went to any U.S. facility to do that.
Well, I
Why
mean,
did he go to France
Because
to go in a cryo
he's
chamber?
Antonio Brown, and you can. Like, honestly, think about it, Steve. If you were that crazy
But he
of
had
a
been
person
in one
with that
before.
amount of money.
He'd been in one before, and he didn't wear socks. It's like, well, how stupid could you possibly be?
Well, apparently the details were that, like, there was a language barrier, and he thought he was fine. Like, that, I know.
no shit.
I know.
You went to France, asshole.
Well, don't put that on the French. Yeah, you're putting it on Antonio Brown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So then
So
he does
tired.
that. So he does that. Freezes his feet. Whatever. He gets frostbite, and then so that takes forever. And then the helmet thing comes out. He's pissed off because the NFL updated the rules on the helmets. And
Yeah, I never
whatever.
even looked into and understood
Then he's
it.
like, and he says,
and
he
it was
said,
the only player,
he said,
though,
he's
right?
like, if I don't get my helmet, I'm gonna retire.
but
He files
was-
the grievance. He gets denied, and he's like, I can't wait to get back with my teammates. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
well,
They called your bluff.
All right, but I'm. All right, why are you surprised? Like that is such an on the surface bullshit tactic. Regardless,
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
that's
he got
never
interviewed saying
surprising.
he's like, I don't need football. Like I'm good.
Yeah, I know. Well, of course. Why wouldn't he say that at that time? Because he's playing that part, and that's
No,
what
he
he's
said it
doing.
before that. He said it in this
Before.
off season, this past off season,
Right? Yeah.
before all this helmet shit came down.
Maybe he saw it coming.
So he's like, oh yeah, he's stirring
But
up
he
all
also
this
didn't he have
crap.
a bleached mustache when he was saying that interview? I think I remember
Might have
seeing that
been.
clip. Yeah, you cannot take anybody seriously with bleached
Are you
facial
sure?
hair.
Because that sounds like a legit thing. Like if I bleach my mustache,
I wouldn't take you seriously, Steve. I'm sorry. You with a blonde mustache. Let's just hold on, because he did not dye anything else.
No. No.
All right. So you right now with a mustache
Yeah.
that color.
What if my nose was that color? Yeah. No. So
I would be like, we're not doing a podcast together.
I'd
In
look a
fact,
little
I'd
weird.
rather not have a conversation with you.
it looked
ever.
like cake batter on my lip.
You have a constant, like, gross milk mustache, and you're just not willing to lick it off.
I haven't
What are
drank.
you talking about?
I haven't drank milk in years.
You got a mustache, I know.
Yeah. But no,
Sick
so
bastard.
then he does all this shit, and then then he gets the endorsements for the helmet companies because they're trying. All these new helmet companies are trying to whatever. So then he gets
it's
money
not just
that way.
Rydell anymore.
He gets money that way. Then all this
Well,
other
hold on,
shit
hold
comes
on. How
out.
can you get multiple endorsements from different helmet companies?
No, I'm saying offers, and then he took one.
Okay.
So they were like, "Oh, let's use our helmet."
What are the helmets? What are the
I have no idea, but the one that he was gonna use, they tested it with the new ones, and his like shattered apparently, like because they like slam a hammer into it, and his like shattered into pieces.
What they are probably trying to do more than anything is similar to what they've
They're
done.
covering
in
their
hockey.
asses with concussions and stuff.
Right, and the helmet integrity now is probably not as important because it's about preventing concussions.
Yeah.
And there are ways where like a breakaway helmet or a suspension helmet, like
I just think
in
all guys
baseball,
they should just have a like a big David Wright helmet. Like remember when he got the concussion
Or
years
what
ago?
about-
It was like this big.
Yeah, I think that's what they still kind of use in the minor. I actually might have that helmet. That's the one I used this year.
It's like, damn it, Ed! Why do you slide with your head first? You don't even use your hands.
It's that same helmet, but they definitely
slide
slimmed
into
it
the
down.
bag with your head. just
Probably would have been better than the way I did play.
yeah.
That's not true.
Ugly base runner.
Fast though, quick as fuck. It's weird.
All right, keep going.
Called me an ugly base runner. I wanted to defend myself a little bit. Fucking asshole. But with that, that big helmet,
Yeah.
you just look like a
It's
blue
so
radar running
aerodynamic.
around.
yeah. You look like a Pac-Man, like one of the things Pac-Man's trying to get.
But anyway, I think it's Tyler Flowers in the majors that has, I forget the company, but it's a new mask that has springs. It's not meant
like
to break away,
a
but
mini,
it cushions the hit.
It's like a little trampoline in your head.
On all the screws, they're like compression springs.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like the helmet kind of sits a
Yeah.
little further out.
So it handles all the
So
vibration.
that's, and they made a helmet for hockey. Actually, I think Messier was the one that helped design it. That it doesn't break apart either or anything like that, but it's kind of like it's more pieced together, and they have like cushions that transfer the energy of the hit to not just the one spot, and that's apparently preventing concussions too. But what I'm saying is with football, that's probably why that helmet broke apart, because they just wanted to see what they could do to prevent a concussion and not necessarily protect the skull,
Well, I
because
think-
that's the line that they're treading now.
I don't think the NFL's thinking about it though. Like,
It's not the NFL, it's the companies making the helmets
no, I'm saying
that want that money.
the
want
NFL
Antonio Brown.
is so focused on changing the rules and changing all these different things that these guys are only getting stronger and faster. The linebackers now
Sure.
are as fast as fucking wide receivers.
Yeah,
which is
I mean, that's
crazy.
just
and they're
also-
bigger. They're like 300 pounds
Can I
of
use
pure
a,
muscle.
Can I use a bad word? It's kind of almost in a way evolution.
It is.
That's how it works.
No,
We
it is.
just get bigger
It
and
is.
faster.
It is.
Yeah.
But
But it's also
The rule
it's
changes-
a catalyst now because of how profitable sports
the
are.
rule changes though.
And,
You look at how bad the
steroids.
quality of tackling has gone down because they can't practice as much. Because the
Yeah.
Players Association are like, oh, blah, 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 we can't. Now they don't even want to do preseason games anymore. These
I
guys
agree.
don't tackle.
Don't do
They don't wrap
preseason
up.
games.
If
Yeah.
you ever watch rugby, those guys don't wear pads and nobody gets hurt.
Well, it's also because they don't wear pads.
Yeah, so now you're padding them up with all this. Now you're giving them an even stronger helmet
Well,
to drive into somebody.
Well, to be honest, too, I think there was a time where they didn't even regulate any of the padding, and guys weren't wearing knee pads, and their knees now are being used. Not like someone's using their knee purposely, but even an accidental hit with the knee. That's why I think now wideouts never wore knee pads. I think they have to now, at least some.
They all do.
form.
It's like part of it now. You get like
Yeah.
a quad pad and then like a knee pad.
I played
It's
football.
not
I
a lot,
wanted a
though.
knee
I mean, the
pad.
pad doesn't.
No,
It's not a
but
lot.
it's much
It's just-
softer than your knee.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only thing. I mean, you ever knee somebody a good shot
All the
with a
time.
knee?
I need them all the time. I mean, every weekend.
kids'
That's my
parties,
goal.
right?
I go out to. yeah.
That's
If
actually
you're
good.
taking too goddamn long on that pinata line,
you
I'm
get
gonna
it.
knee you. And it's whatever
least
level my
second
knee's
try.
at versus where your head's at, and that's what's gonna happen.
Just see kids flying
Yeah.
all around
Yeah.
at your shin height.
Yeah.
Just
Listen,
flying.
Aiden, get some fucking hand-eye coordination. Sorry.
Great
yeah.
name.
Sorry,
Great overused
Sorry,
name,
your dad's so
everybody.
afraid to teach you sports. Like Jesus Christ.
But he's going to be someone that he can get tattoos with later on in life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're best buds. They're gonna
But
be
like
best
not
buds.
the cool tattoos. But I do want to talk about Friday the 13th tattoos.
Yeah, I was
Um,
born on Friday the 13th in October.
I had a teacher who was born on Halloween, and that was worse because she sucked. I like you. I'm okay with it.
I thought that was gonna go a totally
No, I wasn't going to go.
All right.
And she was great.
Yeah, yeah.
No, she was a fucking witch. 6th grade sucked because of you. I think I remember your name, but
Yeah.
I hope you're a potential watcher. I don't want to piss you off, but I think you're gonna do the math. That I think he's talking about me. That asshole looks familiar.
Yeah, that lesbian, that bearded lesbian looks
Oh,
looks familiar to me.
she's transitioning. Look at her.
Good for her. God
I'm
bless.
known as like a slow transition. I'm working on
Yeah,
it. Soon I'm gonna be a guy.
This is yeah. This is the slowest transition ever.
I'm enjoying it. What?
Yeah.
YOLO, okay?
Yep.
Living my best life. Anyway, Friday the
tattoos.
13th tattoos. Some places don't do $13 tattoos, but the ones that do, they get packed out, but you're going to get like a little arrow. You're
Yeah,
not
like
gonna get
something
it's a
tiny.
flash
Yeah,
sale.
yeah. Be like a little shamrock on your wrist or something, right?
My friend Ellie, who can I plug? We haven't plugged anybody yet.
Plug 'em.
Like,
Go ahead for all the viewers.
Instagram, tattoos by Ellie, ELLY, everything else spelled normal. I'm not going to spell it out for you, okay? But the name Ellie.
Learn how to fucking spell.
And he's at
Aiden.
I'm sorry, I'm so fucking tired. I think it's Armageddon Tattoo in
It's the
Brooklyn.
worst sales pitch ever.
Yeah, I'm very sorry, Ellie.
Ellie, we haven't
his
met,
work,
but
his
sorry.
work is great. I have a lot of it. I'm not lifting up my sleeves. I'm that tired. Don't worry, I'll wear short sleeves next time. Anyway, they're doing a flash sale from $20 to $100. So that's kind of more common. It's just a cheaper set.
Yeah.
You pick from the sheets that each artist does.
Yeah.
And you do that. So I'll actually show. I got this last year. This was not $13, but it was a Friday. It was like a spur
Was
of the
that
moment.
Simba?
It's actually Cecil. I named it Cecil, and then someone was like, "Isn't that the tiger that got killed by the dentist?" That was a big deal. I'm like, "Oh shit, I think it was." So, in memoriam, unknowingly,
R.I.P. Cecil.
But yeah, it wasn't like I had that planned out. I just really wanted a tattoo. I knew the day was coming up, and it's awesome. I like it, and it also was like the most pleasurable.
So
piece
what
I've
would
ever
you have
gotten.
gotten today? I mean, obviously you don't have the slides in front of you, so you don't know
I
what they
don't.
were
Well,
offering.
I think I could pull them up, but I'm not gonna. And we're not gonna show them. So
Yeah.
too bad. You're gonna have to guess.
Yeah.
But I have, and I'll just say this: I have a number of floral pieces,
Ooh.
and I just
Some tulips.
I don't have any too.
I just love
What a
tulips
great
this
flower
time of the
reference.
year. This time of the year, borderline October. I love tulips.
I don't have any tulip tattoos.
What would you got? Sunflower.
I'm not sure. I have sunflower's a part of a piece. You've probably seen it, but anyway.
Probably.
I'm not sure, but a go-to would be if, like, say I want to get a tattoo. Fuck it, I kind of don't care, and I don't want to get something dumb. I have a friend. I think you know him from our old job. We haven't even mentioned anybody real. Chris Schmidt.
Yeah, Schmidt. Yeah,
Schmitty.
dude.
He got a tattoo. I think he actually is gonna get it covered up, but it's just a tombstone, and I think it might say just drop dead on it. I'm sorry if I don't
Okay.
remember. We could probably pull it up
I mean,
on
does
his.
it
But
say,
I'm not
like,
gonna
somebody's
look.
name
But
on
it's just a tombstone. It's not like a bad tattoo, but it's kind of like a why would you get that tattoo?
Yeah.
And even he's like, I'm stupid. It was Friday the 13th, so that's why.
Dude, this Friday the 13th thing. I
Yeah.
didn't even think of that. That's
know.
crazy.
Yeah, but some
I mean,
shops.
that probably happens. It has to happen once a year. It's just it changes every month.
Sometimes it's twice a year.
Oh, all right.
Like it's whenever it happens. But
Gotta look into
as we
that.
were saying too, the shop down the street, they put out a thing on Instagram saying that they don't. The real kind of more known shops would just put out a sign that just said no on Friday, and that would just mean no.
Get out, sir.
Some people too. When I was there last year, he was at a different shop. But last year when I was there, people were calling up complaining, "Why aren't you doing $13 tattoos? You're supposed to do $13 tattoos."
That'll
It's
be
like,
the
bitch,
next-
it's a private business.
Of course,
not
that'll be
Walmart.
the next fucking protest outside of the Friday the 13th. I've been waiting all year. I had this marked on my calendar all year. You're supposed to give out $13 like who the fuck?
Yeah.
Who says that? It's just like an unwritten thing.
Yeah.
It's honestly cool that they do that. I never even knew. I'm not.
It is kind of neat, but like when I was talking to him earlier today, I told him I was like getting out 1:30. I'm probably doing the show, so
Yeah.
I don't. If we don't shoot today, I'm probably gonna come by, but it's gonna be slammed. And this was like at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm already here now, getting ready, and there are people lined up.
Yeah.
And the spot that he's at now is really big.
That's crazy.
Apparently, it's a pretty.
So it's
popular
like the
spot.
Black Friday of tattoos.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
It's that's a great idea for a show. Anybody watching
Aiden.
that does tattoos?
Yeah.
I
Friday. Yeah, really.
don't put hats on a table. It's bad luck.
Hold on. I need the hat back. I need the hat back. Damn it. Hi, y'all. I'm Jason.
I don't know why this is happening. Usually I'm privy to some of the shit that happens here. I have no idea what's
tell her.
going on. What?
You could do that for a thumbnail of a video or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Special.
Friday
And I
13th
think
special.
I'm just like yawning because I'm really exhausted.
Yeah.
That says it all. Like,
Yeah. You just add the screams and stuff.
but you have to be like threatening me.
Yeah.
I'm doing,
He doesn't know. He can't see.
What's going on? Just waking up from a really plentiful nap that I didn't get on the train today.
The LRRR.
So I got a new job, and that also messed up our shooting schedule. But
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. We weren't really going to talk about it. I guess so. We're not going to talk about where I work because I don't know if they.
We're not going to talk about where, but it's in
Well,
the city.
it's in the city,
We're
and
not
so
going to name the company.
no, and
But we
and
could talk about
the Long Island Railroad.
you getting a job in the city, which is exciting.
It's exciting and it's
In
good,
the
but
city
the
that
Long
never
Island
sleeps.
Railroad is making it very difficult to.
Yeah.
I'll put it maintain homeostasis.
Yeah.
I'm just so.
And clear the sliding doors.
Shut the fuck up!
You
You in
got
that man
PTSD?
saying that right now?
Yeah. That's what it should be. That's the guy. He's in there. He's in the cockpit or whatever the fuck you want to call. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it.
Different name for
Stand clear of the sliding doors, please. It's like, how is he on every train?
that. No.
You think there's a
good
guy that
spoof-
just does
A
that? Like-
spoof though would be if it's like Jason is a train conductor.
Yeah. You're like,
And he's out killing
damn it, I
people,
gotta
and
get
he-
a job.
and he
He's
goes
like,
to
"It's
work,
Union,
stand clear
it's
of the closing
union,
doors."
so we get what we want.
This
and I
train
need
is
it.
to Ronkonkoma.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like he's been training. You know, you think he's at home training for this? This is like his big gig.
All right, Jason, just
He's
chill.
like, he went through all the tests and they're like, how's your voice?
Freddy
He's
Krueger
like-
couldn't do it, but
He's
you
like, I
can.
know. Like I've been working on this voice and like I know you want me to do this voice, but it's tough. They're like, you got to try it. He's like, all right, here it goes. Next stop, Wine Edge. And they're like, you have the job, Jason.
You assumed he has a very different. What was the voice you gave him before he did
This
that?
one?
Yeah, that one.
I mean,
That's
you never
Jason.
heard him talk. So he
No, he mostly just said,
Yeah, no, he just like kind of grunts.
"This is a very believable
Machete. A machete.
machete." I loved that movie, by the way.
Machete?
Yeah,
With Danny Trejo or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck his name is? Yeah, yeah.
and
I like how they have to emphasize a machete. Machete. Like
well,
they'll
it's
talk
because it's
normal.
Mexican.
I know, but they'll talk like they'll have a normal conversation like we're talking right now, and then he's like,
You know the movie
gotta
was
watch out
so
for a
absurd.
machete.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
movie was a comic book.
Oh,
you know, yeah.
but it's
a
ridiculous.
grind out. Yeah, of course, it's great. That's what's when a movie is ridiculous on intention, then it's great. But
yeah,
when
that
it's
was
ridiculous,
like, wait, unintentionally?
no, intentionally.
Oh,
where
intentionally.
it's supposed to
That's
be.
like that movie Polar on Netflix.
Oh my!
Dude,
you told me to watch
Polar
that.
Is you watched it, right?
Yes.
Fucking awesome movie.
Yeah.
It was so ridiculous, but it was so entertaining.
have to go
I honestly,
into
I
it.
watched it and I was like, I am like thoroughly entertained by this.
You know what's sad? I think I probably would have stuck it out if you didn't suggest it. Ah! Oh shit!
Sorry.
Put the mask back on.
All right, keep going.
I think the viewers are like, can you pass it over to Ed? Can you give him the mask? Too bad I'm not wearing it. Too
All right.
tired. I'd fall asleep in that thing and freak everybody out.
Yeah.
It's a Jason snoring. That's dumb. That should be cut, but keep it in.
The hell were you saying about Netflix?
If I didn't watch that movie because you suggested it, and I just watched it on my own,
Yeah, I don't know.
think
I don't even
would've
know
been-
why I watched it, but I was like,
yeah, but you
it was
suggested it, and
fucking
you
awesome.
gave me like some of
So
those
underrated.
movies. You have to like go into it with a little bit of an open eye thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You
'Cause
can't
I think,
you can't
honestly-
expect any sort of plot.
I think, and I hate to admit this about myself, but I think like the film student version of me 10 years ago would have been like this movie.
The lighting could have been better.
First of all, the gratuitous blah blah blah. It's like I forgot. I
like
almost
all the,
forgot for a little bit what movies are
All the
about.
fucking critics out there that like they use all these big words to like
The
summarize.
denouement
Yeah.
was not timed correctly.
Using all these SAT words to like generalize a giant complaint. It just didn't meet expectation. It's like, well, guess what, asshole? It's fucking stupid. The movie is stupid. Norbit was never going to be
I'll
a
pick
good
that
movie.
up. I'll pick that up.
You know, like
Norbit
these
was
guys,
never-
like it's unbelievable the nerve these critics have, where they go at these movies that like are not. They're just there for just like stupid entertainment,
Yeah.
and they just
It's
like go
sad.
at
We
them
kinda
like it's
lost
like
that.
what a disgrace. It's like just fucking watch the movie.
We lost, and
My
I'll be honest,
God.
I was caught up in that for a while too, but
I can't go on Rotten Tomatoes anymore. Like it's just like I used to go
weren't
by.
they the ones that gave the Chappelle special a 0?
The critics did, yeah, but the people gave it like a 99.
It's too low.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Dave! That's why that
Dude,
special.
that was one of
that
the best
special is
specials I've
why
seen in
Dave
a
Chappelle
long
has
time.
been my favorite stand-up comedian since I was probably 15 years old.
Yeah, let me look
because
this
it's
up.
not just great stand-up and great observations; it's the way he does it. Because he's not reinventing the wheel.
31% from critics, and it
So
got a
Rotten
99
Tomatoes,
out of
Rotten Tomatoes
out of
splits
100.
it with critics and regular users. 'Cause I never
yeah,
use
they
Rotten
split
Tomatoes.
it. Yeah, so like the left side is the
I would never use Rotten
tomato
Tomatoes
meter
because of
is
that.
the critics, and like let's see what the what
Do we
these
get to
stupid
throw
assholes
tomatoes
say.
at the critics that voted
Critic
for
reviews,
being
here you go.
clearly wrong? And also,
Here you go.
we're
Sticks and Stones registers as a temper tantrum, the product of a man who wants it all: money, fame, influence, without much having to answer to anyone.
I would love to answer that for Dave.
And then here,
Bitch, I already got money. Like,
here's
that's
the
all he's gotta
audience.
say.
The first
was
audience
a
review.
terrible
Best
Dave
comedy
Chappelle
show
right
ever.
there.
Loved it. I've seen it like 5 times.
Yeah, I've already
99,
watched it
99,
twice.
99. Everybody loves it.
But like, I wonder how many of those critics' submissions are kind of pressured by necessarily maybe a company that they represent,
Well, here you
because
go.
that's how a lot of
You got Vanity Fair. Ultimately, though it feels like stale work from a comedian who was once known for truly boundary-pushing comedy, the kind that actually understood nuance, particularly where famous and powerful men
it's a run-on sentence, lady.
were concerned. Like, what the fuck are you just like? Watch the show. What the fuck are you talking about?
said it wasn't bad. Like, that's all you just said. She kind of said it wasn't bad. I'm assuming Vanity Fair is a
and then,
female.
but she
I
gave it a
shouldn't
bad
do
rating.
that.
She rated it shitty.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of pressure to, but I don't also, I guess it was his LGBT bit.
Dude, that was the best part.
Not only that, though, it's not something
That
like
made me laugh harder than the
Right,
rest of the
right.
whole show.
And it's not, it wasn't really even that.
Pushing the limit. It was just
Yeah,
he was
it
willing to
was
say
ki-
something.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I don't know. I
I have
respect him. I
friends
respect
that
him
are
for trying.
each of those letters, and at least the way that because I'll get defensive for them, but
Yeah.
not nauseatingly because I don't know it either way.
Yeah.
But
he wasn't going up there being like, fuck these people.
Yeah,
it was a joke. And he
and-
makes
and-
fun of everybody. It's not just like
yeah,
one specific
there
thing.
are way bigger targets than that.
Yeah.
and I mean. What
But you
bothers
also
me
have to-
about that review, though, is how the woman. I keep saying the woman. I'm sorry. It's Vanity Fair. It could be a male. You
She's
didn't-
speaking on behalf of Vanity Fair. So there you go.
It said she, though. It was a
That
woman.
was Laura. I think the name
All
is
right,
Laura.
so it
Yeah.
was a woman. I'm sorry, ladies. I didn't mean to assume. And hey, fellas, if you get a Vanity Fair job,
Yeah.
do-
And all
ride
you
that
men
shit
out there
home.
named Laura. Hi.
Yeah, but she said once known for boundary pushing comedy. The first thing he talks about after he sings Prince, which I thought was great, he just says Anthony Bourdain killed himself, which has been kind of not
Oh yeah,
necessarily.
he said it like pretty rough too. Like
Yeah, but he also immediately
Like,
though that
no
wasn't
remorse.
the joke.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
brought him up as the premise.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of controversy with that too, because some people don't think he did kill himself. So immediately
But it happened. So it's like just
it happened. Whatever
people are
happened,
so
happened,
afraid to
but-
like just
But
talk
in order
about shit like that.
in order to at least make fun of something,
Yeah.
you have to kind of have some tangible. And he went right to it. First thing, once known for boundary he just pushed another boundary.
He did the
Literally.
LGBTQ thing.
just did that.
I haven't heard any comedian.
I honestly
Do
think
that.
Norm Macdonald has a similar bit because a buddy of mine I work with was watching Chappelle and Norm Macdonald, a YouTube video that just had a mashup of them.
Yeah.
It was mostly them complimenting each other, but having similar routines, but not necessarily like plagiarizing each other, more to like compliment one another.
Yeah.
And he definitely had something like that. But it wasn't. I don't think it was driving a car or anything like that. And I'm sorry, there's too many comedians out there and not enough issues to go around. Everyone's gonna have bits that are similar, but he's Dave Chappelle and he did it on a
But
Netflix
it's also,
special,
you know,
and he did it better.
If you're
than
watching
anybody.
a comedy show, obviously it's all a joke. Like they're
Yeah.
kidding. They're not
Like
he's not
that-
going out there trying to make a political statement. Like,
yeah, like I
fuck
could
the
even
fuck the LGBTQ whatever.
I could even
the
assume
group is, and
I
he
could-
said, and he even said that he's just like it's not one, you know, it's like it's individual groups within
that
a
might
giant
be the one
message.
thing.
You know,
That might be the one thing that if anyone was to get offended about that bit over, that could
Maybe.
say someone who does work for say just LGBT.
Yeah.
And now that's a unified thing. I'm not sure, but let's just say that is the thing. And he just said that. That would kind of annoy me a little bit, even if I'm not. Say I'm just a straight guy working for him, and it's like that might not be necessarily true. But for the sake of the joke, that's the way comedy's kind of done.
Yeah.
You know, there's a man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
So that's the imagination that we've lost as an audience.
Well, he even says that in the special
Right.
too. Is that like he's like it's
you,
your
yeah.
He's like duh, it's you guys.
And I
Fuck
love,
you guys. You're the worst.
I love how even Netflix got it because I watch everything with subtitles. I'm that guy because I'm sorry, The Walking Dead. The volume's at 30,
So-
and Daryl's he said something. I didn't fucking hear it. I have subtitles on. I've always
Really?
done that. Yeah, honestly, that's a thing that happened that came from film school with foreign films. Because I'd understand them
foreign
better.
films.
Right. I'd understand that movie better than some other ones that were English or American,
Well,
whatever.
they do that for like effect now. Like I know a lot of TV shows do that where like the
Tarantino started doing that,
audio
too.
volume is so low.
Yeah.
And then just a bah, like they just.
Well, the commercial always comes back super loud because that's what they want you to watch. They don't care if you watch the show.
Well, the
We want you to
commercials
watch
they
the
do that
ads.
purposely so
Yeah,
that you
so
can be in the other room
wake
and be
up.
like.
But either way, during the Chappelle thing with the subtitles on, like an old person, I don't give a shit. He asked, "Who is that?" You know, after that, the audience bit where he's like
Yeah.
saying, "Duh, who's that?"
Yeah.
And someone yelled out, "Trump." I wish he kind of acknowledged it because he wasn't bringing politics into it yet, and we're so polarized that somebody had to say it.
Yeah.
And yet,
I didn't even catch that.
I
Actually.
caught it. The only reason why, I mean, I think I might have heard it either way. It's not
Because I heard people like were
silent.
saying stuff during the show.
Clearly,
I couldn't
you hear
really.
someone Trump. Like, why bring that here? Let him do that
Yeah.
if he's going to. But I love how immediately he just answered.
Yeah.
And didn't even acknowledge it. But like, I don't support Trump at all. I don't care. Not that political of a person. But although in the Trump administration, I've gotten 2 jobs that were better than the ones I had before.
There you go.
Yeah, I got a better apartment than I had before. So, I don't know. But at the
know.
same time, I don't think that has anything to do with who the president is either.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't think
No,
anything
but
really matters.
I'm also glad that
But like,
he
it's
didn't,
just
he didn't
such
just
bullshit
have
that
the
we
whole-
had to. Someone had to infect that with
Oh, yeah.
politics, and he didn't really do, as far as I remember, anything political.
And a lot of comedians just go straight to that, the politics thing.
Yeah,
I
and it's
hate
just-
that. I can't just like. Can you just talk
just-
about anything fucking else?
The only
There's
thing
so
when
much
I
other
s-
shit you talk about.
When someone says, "How do you identify with politics?" Like, I'm a Yankee fan. I don't give a fuck. Okay.
No,
God
it's-
damn.
It's a fucking waste of time. Nobody actually solves anything.
What really pissed me off more than anything is during the inauguration when the asshole protesters started knocking over Starbucks. It's like, it's the inauguration. The election was months ago. That
yeah.
was the time to knock shit over.
Yeah.
This is just somebody's private business because
Yeah.
Starbucks franchises it out.
Yeah.
You just fucked up his week.
Yeah.
His month. You wrecked the store. And it's also bullshit. You guys were in there the night before because you just flew in for the big fucking inauguration, and you definitely got coffee there.
Yeah,
100%. You even
You would-
blogged
yeah,
in
how
your
would you know where it
shit.
was? Yeah.
You updated your screenplay. I got one more scene. Fucking goddamn it. Everybody sucks. Everybody sucks.
Yeah.
Everybody sucks. You all are bad people, but keep watching the show, and I love you all.
Wrapping it up.
I don't think this show went that well.
This one?
I think it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm so exhausted.
Yo, I mean, you're high. You're high on life.
Might have been a little.
It's only
high
Friday.
before. Yeah, well, this is my
TGIF.
Thursday. I work tomorrow, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that. Other than the commute, Long Island Railroad sucks, and everybody on it sucks. But we got to wrap up because I got a nap
All right.
to take.
Well, Ed's got to get to sleep, so it
Mhm.
was a lot of fun. If you want to hit yourself over the head a couple times with this
No.
while wearing this,
No.
we could do
Fact.
that. And maybe next week we
You
can
do
have
the
another
sign
one
off.
of these. Well, guys, we'll be like we said earlier, we will be having Harrison Ford here. Ed, Harrison Ford. He's so excited about it. So tune in next week to CoEd Podcast. I'm Steve
CoEd
talking
Podcast.
for Ed. Oh,
Yeah, no, I just
I'm Steve talking for Ed. Good night, everyone.